So whenever I make a new video, I see the subscribers go up. And then when I make another one, I see the subscribers go down because y'all are probably like, this isn't Aiden Ross, or like this time it's not, like this isn't IShowSpeed. And as much as I would hate spending my time making videos about them, I'm a man who lets anything enter his body. But today's video is not about speed. It's about, fuck it, what do you guys want it to be about? AI? The worst game show ever made? Some weird conspiracy theorist on Twitter? I see the black fella in the front row said the third option? I got you, Nick. So Twitter is the worst place in the world. I don't mean living-wise, obviously, but the amount of misinformation, arguments, and people just not knowing what the fuck they're talking about is worse for your body than sleep deprivation. Thankfully, what Twitter, or X, is now doing is under certain tweets that get more exposure than others, they have corrections, and they could be pointing out the obvious or just calling out people's blatant lies, which is definitely needed now that anyone can pay for the blue check, like these streamer-specific news accounts that will post anything because they know kids don't understand the concept of fact-checking. But I see this post that has context added. But before we get into that, the tweet itself says, turn off your cell phones on October 4th. The EBS is going to test the new system using 5G. This will activate the Manberg virus in people who have been vaccinated and sadly turn some of them into zombies. Now you would think this is a joke. I mean, look at this profile picture. This is someone who found this lady's pictures on LinkedIn and he's like, she looks like... Nah, I'm not even gonna go there. She looks like somebody I would have sex with. Figured I'd just say that while I was editing. But at first glance, you would think it's a joke. But even just clicking on her profile would instantly change that. Her bio says, gang stalked for 22 years. The only good thing about it is that I'm connected to the truth. I see the world how it actually is. Gang stalked for 22 years? That has got to be a record. And at what point do you just give up and become these two? I looked it up and the most I've seen is like 19 years, which isn't that far off, but from what she posts, she obviously needs a little companion in her life. Fuck, even a pet dog would help at this point. But here are some of their other tweets. I bought this at Walmart today on sale for $17 in case I get targeted with dew. Right now, I'm only slightly targeted with them. I'm going to fill it with water instead of air. Don't know if it'll work. She doesn't know if the inflatable pool chair is gonna work if she fills it with water and not air. When was the last time you seen water float on water? And not even that, I'm like this person. Dew? And apparently that means direct energy weapons. Or as this next guy puts it, space lasers. She's a foil hat lady, but the evolved 2023 version where they think air is comparable to water. Another tweet she has posted says, this is a picture of my ankle. Are you sure that's not a corpse rotting? This black fella in the front row ain't even that ashy. But she assumes that cut is from the dew weapons. And by the way, those are real things, but it's stuff the military uses on people who deserve it, not old women with eczema. She'll even type out cryptic shit like, notice the one who is doing the observing. I'm not talking about the perps. I'm talking about yourself. Notice the one who is doing the observing. That is your soul. Gina, are you gonna fucking kill me? She even tweets out about guys she's gotten friend requests from. And it's like, how do you know this isn't your stalker sending you a direct threat? And because her other tweet is getting so much attention, people are commenting on all of these. Some people are saying she needs help, people are letting her know in the nicest way possible that this is a fake friend request, even some people just being funny. But the post I first mentioned where she said turn off your phones or else you're gonna turn into a fucking zombie is because if you didn't get it already, but the alert on your phone you should have gotten a couple hours ago was supposed to trigger something in your brain and turn you into a Call of Duty zombie, or like the one for Left 4 Dead 2 where you scream. Obviously she has a problem and that's never going to happen, but these are the kind of people who are on Twitter. These people wouldn't survive on TikTok, Instagram, maybe Facebook, but Twitter is people like Gina's ground zero for like the foreseeable future. If Gina doesn't post another tweet, I'm gonna assume that she turned herself into a zombie. No, I'm just kidding. She's probably just fucking worrying. She's probably cowering in fear under her bed in the fear that she hasn't even turned off the alarm yet. It's just still going off in her room and she's just scared as fuck that it's going to turn her into a zombie if she gets close to it. See you guys Friday. Peace.